Good morning. PT on Ice Daily Show. How is it going? I am Dr. Lindsay Huey. I will be your host this morning. We are going to chat all things carry today. But before I do, I would love to just tell you a little bit about some courses that the Extremity Management Division has coming up. There are a host of opportunities. So, just this upcoming weekend, I'll be in Madison right before the CrossFit Games. We're so excited to cheer Kelly on and her team, representing her team this morning. My shirt just came in. We're so pumped for that. But if there are a couple spots, like one or two left, so if you're on the fence, sign up now because those spots will probably go. Um, but moving throughout the summer, we have lots of opportunity. So the next opportunity will be August 12th and 13th, Rochester Hills, Michigan. There's lots of spots left in there. That's one of our more empty courses, so sign up for that because Fremont, Nebraska, the following weekend, the 19th and 20th, is actually almost stacked. I don't think there are any spots left, maybe just a couple. So then your next opportunity would be in September with Mark, and there's lots of opportunities to jump in there in Amarillo, Texas, and that is September 9th and 10th. He would love to see you there. And then September 16th, 17th. So we're moving more into the fall season, Cincinnati, Ohio. Mark has some spots there. Take a look on ptonice.com. If you're looking for a little bit later in the year, there are opportunities through the winter to join us, but we're not putting any more courses on the books for this year, so 2023. So opportunities are dwindling. But if you want to learn about best management in your dosage strategies and about tendinopathy and how to load the upper and lower quarter, we would love to have you join us. All right. Today's topic I mentioned is carrying, right? And if you've been to our extremity management course, you know that carry lab is a big fun part of the end of day one. And then if you've been to MMOA, you know carries are really important there as well. And most of our divisions at some point probably talk about the value of carrying. And a little bit about the background that got me inspired to chat about the value of training carries in our patient is really from a book I just recently read by Michael Easter, Comfort Crisis. It's really challenged me to think about kind of how the evolution of technology and advancement in our society has really evolved away some of our valuable apex predator skills because we have more sedentary lifestyles and just our job demands are mainly sitting. So we're not really doing a lot of carry demand. And so we're losing a skill that's really unique to us. As hunter gatherers, and because we have the opposable thumb, we are like the prime species to carry objects for long distances, for a long time. And we aren't training ourselves in that way, even though we are the most well suited species to do so. And that book, dive into that if you're interested in it, because it really challenged my thinking about everything we do in our world today is pretty comfortable. And the book really challenges you to get outside of your comfort. I'd love us to challenge us as a profession, no matter if you treat pediatrics, older adults, somewhere in the middle, treat in acute care, treat in home care, treat in outpatient orthopedics, training fitness athletes, that carry is a skill that needs to be trained no matter what, whether you're seeing upper or lower quarter, or whether you're seeing someone with a spine condition. Let's not keep losing this skill. Even I want you to think before I kind of dive into the three reasons why I think we don't want to lose training carries and their importance is you can even see it in the objects we do carry, right? Like our book bags, or if you travel a lot, your suitcases. We even have roller apparatuses to make carrying easier. In our clinics, we need to make carrying harder. The three things and value that carries bring are: number one, from an extremity management perspective, is it trains the shoulder, elbow, wrist, hand, right? To be functional, to work in this locked out, engaged fashion. We have tons of evidence in the relationship between grip strength and mortality. If you have a weak grip, your mortality is poor. We even see it likened to associations with tons of metabolic diseases and specifically frailty in our older adults. We need to train grip strength because of that strength that it gives our grip, but that it trains our shoulder, elbow, wrist, hand as well. But not only does it just train the upper quarter, we are actually training the spine. We are training the spine to hold the line, as Mitch Babcock would say, right? Because it's not just about locking out and training our shoulder, elbow, wrist, hand in a stacked fashion, but we're actually challenging the trunk for those watching on YouTube or on Instagram. If we do this lateral lean, we're not getting the benefit, right? It's a stacked trunk the whole time, right? While we load. This helps to be not only train the spine to take on load and asymmetrical load, right? If we're holding it in one side, but it also can be protective of our spine because we teach our spine how to light up, right? All of our lumbar stabilizers. And if you were to pick up an object that was pretty heavy right now, you will notice that it actually trains the lower body as well, right? It demands that the glutes, the quads, the hamstrings all kick in rather than this lazy, like knee unlocked position. You have to actually stack not only the trunk, but your lower body to hold and carry well. It trains the entire system. The whole system gets the goods when we train carries. But guess what? The magic isn't just in training shoulder, elbow, wrist, hand, and in training the spine. The magic is in the walk. So we don't just have someone carry and stand there, right? If we think back to hunter gatherer, we would carry over long, long distances, right? To bring that meat back home. We need to train folks to carry and hold an object locked out and move and walk. So the magic is actually getting our folks moving with weight. This trains our cardiovascular system. This trains our respiratory system and even our CNS, right? To take on load and be able to go for long durations. If you aren't training carries, you are missing out on a unique opportunity. It doesn't matter if it's an upper quarter issue, a spine issue, even a lower quarter issue. You need to be training your carries in your folks that are in your clinic or in the hospital because this is a primary functional skill to be able to pick up objects and carry them for long distances. It trains aerobic tolerance, it trains grip strength and ability. Let's not let this skill be lost to our species. Let's not let this one evolve out. I want you to think about today how you can use carries in the clinic and kind of reflect on what if we got our humans, our patients carrying more for longer. Think of the healthy, long lasting functional changes we could make, but not just functional in the ability to carry their objects without needing help from a family member, right? Or needing to take multiple rest breaks. But I want you to think about mortality, right? There are clear links to grip strength and mortality. Offensive extremity care across the lifespan, young to old, requires carries. I hope you'll consider putting this in your plan of care this week. Thank you for your time to join me on this short and sweet PT on Ice. Take care, folks. Happy Tuesday.